Alright, hey guys, welcome to what I would consider my final thoughts on the Black Ops 7 beta. Now, as you can see, I'm currently in this playback recording with my audio afterwards. I am in open mosh pit. I will say this, I am not a very good player. I'm very much middle of the road. Generally, I'll do either my KD will be 0.5 or 0.82. That's generally how it is with like older games like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2. That's generally what my KD would be, like that range. So this is just, I'm not used to having a more, going back to how connection used to be. This was a great change to have added back for the beta. I'm hoping that it stays. Will I play mainly open mosh pit? No, I'll switch between open mosh pit and then the skill-based matchmaking, just regular mosh pit. What do I have to think about the multiplayer side of the beta? It was fun. It was a lot of fun. The gunplay, like the TTK for a lot of the guns, is a lot slower than previous games. It's definitely a little bit slower than Black Ops 6. Certain things like the overclocking system is really fun for just like when you actually do get it. I wish I did record my KDs like the few times that I've used that, because that the first overclock you unlock for that makes it so much more useful. It doesn't get destroyed as easily and stuff. And the perk system is interesting. I do like that there's a lot more like build variety with perks now. Just overall, it should also include, like, if you have what is it, perk master or whatever, when you can have extra perks, that final perk should be added into it. If you have the 3 base perks, and like your 3 normal perks are all 3 different colors, and then your 4th perk that you add on, I understand why they don't, but it should be a system of you get to choose which perk it is. It's whatever. They probably will never add that, but it's just my whole thing. Like, oh, you can kind of choose, like, okay, this, if you have the green perks, if you have a majority of those and then 1 red, 1 blue, you would get to choose, like, oh, you want the combo of the green and blue. I already forgot what it is because I don't pay attention to all that. It's like, okay, what are the bonuses that I get for that? Is that a good bonus? Cool. Another thing is just I'm more into zombies, and also like learning the story of the game by playing campaign. That's what I mainly like. Will I play multiplayer in my free time? Oh, definitely. The thing with open mosh pit, I do like that it is connection based. It's so much more fun to be able to immediately join a game. The main issue is that I can't choose what maps to play on. Like, as soon as that happens, what it should do is, like, oh, if it's a match in progress, okay, that's understandable, but you shouldn't immediately join a lobby that is just like about to enter the loading screen for a game. It's like, oh, I didn't get to have my input on one of this. It's like, hey, it should be like, oh, some people just left a lobby, and then like you get to see what it is, instead of like, oh, I join, I see the people, and then immediately goes in a loading screen. That I've dealt with that a couple times since open mosh pit has been added, and it's frustrating. Also, another thing is, like, I would like to stay in lobbies. I hope that gets added in the full game, is like you don't disband lobbies. That's always been a frustrating thing, is the lobbies disbanding. It'd be cool to stay in the lobbies and stuff. And even if I don't get to choose the map, there should, with future betas, you should be able to kind of, like, with main games, like after a few days, it should be updated so you can choose which game modes you want to play. Because I don't care for TDM. I care for the domination as it's playing right now, and also hardpoint. Those are the ones that I really enjoy. And also the what the fuck is it? The Overload, or whatever the fuck that new game mode that's in is called. I do like that one. That's also pretty fun too. That just really depends on the map that you get, though. Certain maps you're like, no, you're gonna have a bad time. Now switching between open mosh pit and just regular mosh pit, it's a major difference. You're playing against people in mosh pit. Regular mosh pit, you're playing against people with your same skill level, and it takes a lot longer to load in. Open mosh pit, it is random. You're gonna either have good players or bad players. I mean, what I can tell is with open mosh pit, it's a very similar system of, it's kind of like, unless the people are in a party, it's a relatively similar system of evening out the teams, of like how they play and stuff. Like, there has always been some kind of skill base with open, like with connection based connectivity instead of skill based connectivity. Majority skill based. It's always like, okay, we'll have a mixture of good players and not so good players on each team, so it's relatively even. And I can definitely tell that that is how it has been for Open Mosh Pit for the several games that I've played. It's just, I usually end up going against somebody who is a fucking movement king. And it's frustrating as all hell, because I know that for me, since I live in Georgia, we have people that are definitely trying to join a CDL league. I can't remember, the Atlanta team, the Atlanta esports team. Like, they're definitely trying to join that, and I end up playing against people that want to join them, for just based on how they're moving and shit, and it's frustrating. But when I don't have to deal with that shit, it's a lot of fun. And I forgot to, when playing, I always forget to turn off crossplay. So I'm also playing against mouse and keyboard players, and I keep on seeing this. Like, I don't fully notice it because I fucking move the right thumbstick around a lot. Like the snapping on and stuff, it's very subtle for me, but that's again because I have my sensitivity very high, and I'm usually just moving my fucking thumbstick around way too much. So just dealing with the aim assist, it's very minimal for me, because I mean, with snipers, I tend to have to adjust to make sure I don't fucking hit the leg or something like that. And even then, that's the main time I'll notice it, is with snipers. Like aim assist, it's working against me because it goes for lower body instead of upper body to head. So I'm like, well, shit. And outside of that, I don't fucking know. It's whatever. Like overall, for the beta, like just multiplayer side of things, I think I would give it like a solid like 8 out of 10. There are some things that definitely I think need work on. Like when I'm actively playing the game, I could like point out what they are, but since I'm just kind of watching it back and I'm not in the moment of it, I can't. It's just like, again, watching my gameplay back, I'm not great. I'm very middle of the road. Very much, it's whatever. I will say this, like, I am somebody who's going to play both Black Ops 7 and Battlefield 6, because I like both franchises. It's kind of like my whole mindset on Halo as well. Like, whenever the next Halo game comes out, I'm going to fucking play that too. While I play the multiplayer, not really. I'm not into multiplayer for Halo. That's something I will predominantly play story. Like the campaign and stuff. That's whatever. And with the fact that we now have master camos in campaign, I definitely know, like, every so often I'll play a game of like a few matches in multiplayer for full game Black Ops 7. But when it comes to working on mastery camos, what I'm mainly going to be doing is campaign and zombies, because I like zombies mastery camos and I like the look for the campaign stuff. The multiplayer stuff, I just don't want to have to deal with all that because the launchers are such bullshit. that's the main reason. Also melee as well, but whatever. And also a weird thing I've noticed with looking back at this best play where I spawn in and I'm the last kill, I didn't have spawn protection. Like, I spawned and I immediately died, from what I remember. I was like, what the shit? So sometimes I have spawn protection, sometimes I don't. That's just like, why? Why does the game not want to agree with me on this? Now, again, overall rating for the multiplayer side of things, just with the beta, it is an 8 out of 10. A good solid 8 out of 10. Here's kind of what I'm hoping for with like multiplayer maps and stuff. I'm kind of hoping for more open maps like Blackheart and the previous map before in this gameplay. Hi Leo, I wonder if you guys heard my cat. How you doing? I'm kind of hoping for more open maps because Forge and the other one with the test tubes, they have a lot more indoor sections, not a lot of outdoor sections, which is kind of frustrating. So certain kill streaks don't really work all that well, and it's just like, okay, whatever. That's one reason why I stopped using these skewers, because there are a lot more indoor sections in certain maps, and other maps it's just like, okay, cool, we have a lot more outdoor sections and that's great. But outside of that, it's just like, okay. Another thing, I'm kind of hoping that there'll be like kind of like cool secret like Easter eggs and stuff throughout the other maps that are in base game before all the DLCs that you can use the wall jump for. Wall jump it's in certain situations, in certain maps, it's gimmicky. In other maps, it's ride or die. Like, you need it because, and also certain game modes too. You're gonna need it, but if not, it's like there, I stupidly, instead of just wall jumping inside, I continued to wall jump out. I made a dumb choice. I would have survived if I had gone inside. Traveling, it's a lot of fun, and also going from, because you have a total of 3 bounces. The first bounce, I think Merc Music even talked about this. You have the first bounce is your largest bounce. The second bounce is like a regular jump, and then the third bounce is just kind of like, I don't know, just like a really pity little hop. Like you sprained your ankle and you're trying to jump again because of it. I don't know. It's again, I'm hoping that there'll be more emphasis on other maps to really use this new pseudo parkour system that we have. Again, I'm saying pseudo parkour system because I haven't had a chance to even like do the roll yet, because that's a part of it. I think I have that set to automatic or assisted or whatever, and I've never had a chance to fucking use it. I don't know if that's tied to a perk or not. That's how like uncommon or unheard of it is in the beta, because there is a roll mechanic to save you from fall damage, and I've never had a chance to use it. So now I already said this in the video earlier today, like with zombies and stuff, kind of like my overall thoughts on the survival and like in the beta and all that. But the rating I would give that so far, I would say a solid 9 out of 10, because I'm more of a zombies fan. Then again, I switch between zombies and multiplayer all the time. Just the major disappointment is, like I said, the drop-off for weapon damage. Even if you have a legendary in PAP 3, that's such a noticeable drop-off in the high 30s for weapon damage. It's like, okay, with the armored zombies that's fine, but with the regular zombies, it's a lot more noticeable. It's like, well, shit. I know what's a bullet sponge and I know what's not a bullet sponge. Armored zombies start spawning in around heavily in like around 15. It's like, okay, cool. I know what's coming and what's not. Just also more. I don't want any more reused like enemy assets. What they did with the armored zombies is really cool. Instead of them being in riot gear, they're covered in the flesh and bones of the other undead, which is a really cool design. I wish that the Doppelgast had a custom design for Black Ops 7 like the Disciple has for Black Ops 6. It has a new design. It's not the reused one from Cold War that ended up in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And also the Mangler has had the same design since Black Ops 3. Is that when it first appeared? In Der Eisendrache? No. Was it Der Eisendrache where the Mangler first appeared? I think so. Like, that's had the same design. The Abomination has had the same fucking design. It's like, okay, cool. It's a Margwa on 2 legs and no limbs, just 2 legs. It's like, it's a cool design, but I wish that they were more personalized for each map and each game, but they're not. Now, Xursa is a really cool boss. He does become a bullet sponge very quickly into the 40s, which is fine. It's I'm thinking that with augments stuff. All right, so my cat had accidentally turned off my recording because I left my mouse on the stop button, and he clicked on left click. Anyways, talking about augments. Augments will definitely help out with the idea of going into high rounds more effectively. I have seen for the beta for zombies that high rounding has been achieved. I think round 200, but I can't remember, by somebody. It's like, that's really cool. And playing zombies at this point in time is how somebody who's never played zombies or is just now getting their first Call of Duty and wants to try out zombies, that's how they're going to experience it, without all the augments that are carrying forward to Black Ops 7. Now, what I'm hoping for in future maps is that there won't be as many, like, with certain, at least one map, that there won't be any elite enemies, and the only, like, there'll only be special rounds. Like, you know, with Hellhounds and stuff from World at War and Black Ops 1 and 2, like, there weren't really any elite enemies. The rest of the maps, I'm fine with that. It's whatever. I'm also hoping that there will be emphasis on the movement system as well in certain aspects of, like, hey, you want to get to this specific, like, a certain, like, music Easter egg or whatever, you have to wall jump to get to a certain section to activate the final part of it. That'd be really cool. It's just whatever. Anyways, again, the ratings that I give for zombies is a 9 out of 10 for multiplayer, and this is, again, just for the beta. For multiplayer is a solid 8 out of 10. So combined, I would give the overall beta a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's been a lot of fun. I do have some gripes I forgot to mention or just didn't think of, and it's whatever. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.